Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the matchup of the evening in the 2021 preseason tournament here in Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania at the Slippery Rock Baptist Camp. We got the Slippery Rock Panthers taking on the Bethel Warriors. Bethel on the far side, Slippery Rock on the near side. Starting lineup for the Slippery Rock Panthers, Katrina Eisler in the front left, number 22. Captain, number 12, Cassandra Eisler on the far side, Juliana Toth wearing 1. And then in the back line, we got Ellie Hendricks on the far side, Monica DePew on the near, and in the middle, Madison Lott. Hopefully I don't butcher Bethel's names too much, and if I do, I'm sorry. But starting us off here, number 6. Here's Kenny with the service. Slapping this one up and over, getting a hand on that one. DePew able to find Katrina on the front row. Sent down far side. Juliana Toth here with a boomer into the left field, able to find the bucket. And we have ourselves a 1-0 game. Slippery Rock to an early lead, claiming the first point of this best-of-3 series. We're playing the 21s. If it does go into a game 3, we play first to 11. Juliana Toth here with the service, deep center avenue. Shot over top of the fencing, and that one is deemed out of bounds. It's a rocky start for me here. Bear with me. Right now we're tied 1-1. Rain Hatch, number 8, to serve this one up for Bethel. Shallow, kept alive by Ellie. Katrina down to the near side, throws it over the netting, thrown right back by Amber. Monica DePew throws it into the deep right side. Set up to Kenny, over to the far side, slapped over. Amber able to keep this one rocking and rolling. Lott, Katrina down to the near side, finds Monica, slaps it up over the rainbow, lands inbounds is the call. Panthers now lead this one 2-1. Cassandra Eisler to serve this one up. Smacks that one low off the netting and returned back over by Gabby. Monica, Katrina, far side out to Lott. Here comes a slapper over the fingertips, diving down. Rain keeps it going. Gabby not quite able to get that one back into the play as it ricochets off the netting and down promptly to the floor. Panthers now lead 3-1. Send to service a little low on that one, and we have a 1-point difference. The Warriors here to serve this one up, number 12, Amanda Allen. The underhanded service off the left hand. Ellie controlled to Katrina, far side out to Monica, slaps it over, deep left diving for that one, not quite able to get underneath that one, and Monica DePew, the point getter of the play. Panthers now at 4, Bethel at 2. Service by Katrina, deep, Rain kept alive, finding Kenny off the fist, not quite able to take it off the cuff. Panthers reaping the benefits from the ball ricocheting off the netting. Panthers at 5, Warriors at 2. Katrina here with the service, deep left alone, nobody wanting a hold of that one, and we have ourselves an ace. And a timeout by the Bethel Warriors. Panthers at 6, Bethel at 2. We'll be back after this break.
Where's my ball?
Alrighty, both teams ready to rock and roll. Panthers here to serve this one up. Katrina here with a nice right-hander into the deep right, kept alive by Rain. Kenny able to dump this one over the shoulder. Juliana top front line, Katrina down to the near side. Monica DePew with a slapper over top the net contact. We're gonna let that one go and play on. Nothing happened. I don't know what party you went to or what you saw. Nice diving play by Kenny and keep alive by Amber to finish that one off. Katrina far side out to Madison Lott, not quite able to keep that one between the wickets. Ends up out of bounds, and the Panthers remain at 6 as the Warriors pick up point number 3 here in game 1. Here's Gabby, number 17. A line drive that one down center avenue. Lott kept alive. Katrina down the near side. Ellie Hendricks with a slapper up over the block. Scoring! Big celebration. And just picking up point number 7. We're at 7-3 right now on the tally board. First of 21 takes home the W. Monica DePew here with a service down center avenue, kept alive by Rain, finding Gabby over the shoulder to the Panthers side. Katrina, Ellie, front set over to the far side. Madison Lott here with a slapper, comes up and over with that one. Gabby there to return it back to the Panthers side. Cassandra, Katrina down to the near side. Here's a slap up and across, diving play from the back line. Rain keeps it going. Kenny there to finalize it from the back line. Cassandra with a diving play, able to find Juliana front line. Katrina to finish that one off. Kenny here with the over the shoulder, back into the deep right side. Kept alive by Monica. Katrina over to Ellie with a slap off the right hand on the line, left out of bounds, and that's indeed a Bethel point. 4-7 now the score. Bethel only down by 3. Here's number 19, Amber Purcell here with the service for the Warriors. The underhand right hand attempt into the deep left side. Kept alive by Monica. Katrina up and down center avenue. Slapped over by Kenny. Kept alive by Katrina into the back line. Monica DePew with a touch. Goes Taylor, applied by Cassandra. Katrina with the set. Down the near side. Toth there to finish it off. Goes off Amber. Down the near side. Nobody home to pick that one up and ride with it. And the Panthers will pick up point number 8, making it 8-5. Substitution called for the Slippery Rock Panthers. Looks like Madison Lott's going to take a seat on the bench number 4, and in spot number 5, Taylor Hendricks. Taylor here, going to be the one to serve this one up. 8-5, Panthers lead. Good right-hander, leans far side, kept alive by Rain. Gabby throws it up for Kenny, smashes this one into next week, kept alive by Monica. Here's Katrina, setting this one far side. Cassandra in a tough situation, not quite able to spin that one around the planet. And we have ourselves the Bethel Warriors picking up point number 6, 2 points away from catching up to the Panthers, which are at 8. Service by Shayla, kept alive. Hendricks finds Katrina down center avenue. Juliana Toth with a boomer into the back line, kept alive for a short-lived journey. And Ellie Hendricks awarded with that kill. 6-9, Panthers lead. Ellie here with the service, leaning right side, goes off Amber, out of bounds into the crowd, getting the interactions going, making sure nobody's sleeping out there. Panthers pick up point number 10 as the result. There's a dog. Move, Cassandra. There's a dog. Look at the puppy. I want to look at the puppy. Cassandra won't move. We'll get it next time. Ellie Hendricks there serves this one up and over. Amber getting a hand front and center. Here's Gabby with the over the shoulder. Dumps this one into next week. Almost hits the rim. Almost able to get the 2 points. All right, now let's look at the dog. All right, that's my enjoyment of the evening. 11-6, service up and over by the Panthers. Amber from the back line getting a hand. Gabby able to over the shoulder. This one down the near side. Kenny here to finish that one off. Kept alive from the back line. Ellie, Katrina off the cuff, finding its way over the netting on the third touch from Ellie Hendricks. Gabby throws it back into the wheel well. Katrina far side to Cassandra. Nice slap up over into the back line. Finds a little bit of pavement, and we have ourselves point number 12 for the Panthers. 6 points separate these two teams currently. 6-12 if you don't want to do the math. Ellie Hendricks there sends this one down front and center. Goes off to the near side. Good finish off by Gabby. Kept alive by Taylor. Katrina here down to the near side. Finds Juliana Toth with a smacker down the line. Inbounds is the call. And just pick up point number 13. 13-6 now the tally between these two teams. Here's Ellie Hendricks, number 0 for the Panthers. Serving it up and over off the right hand, kept alive by Amber into the back line. Olivia Black getting this one to the front line. Gabby here to finalize it with a punch over the netting into the back line. Ellie, Katrina down to the near side. Juliana with a bend, able to send it over, skips it across the leg and finds herself a battleship to sink. Panthers pick up point number 14 from that play, making it 14-6. Serves this one down. Olivia Black here with a nice return over to the Panther side. Kept alive by Katrina. Thrown back into the trees grater. A little contact made into the referee stand from the return attempt by Amanda Allen. And that one will make point number 15 for the Slippery Rock Panthers. Here's Ellie Hendricks. Serve it up yet again for the Panthers. 6-15 is the score. Kept alive by Amber. Right to Rain, but called off by Gabby. Taylor. Katrina. Far side, Cassandra with a slapper into the back corner, hits the pavement outside of the boundary. And the Bethel Warriors pick up point number 7, the Panthers at 15. Penny there with the service, leans far side, out of bounds it goes, and the Panthers right back into the saddle. Picking up point 16 of the match here in game 1 in this best of 3. I hope I'm right. Scoreboard says 7-15, we're gonna roll with it. Juliana Toth there sends this one front and center. Amber to the front line, finds Kenny over the netting. It goes. Ellie, Katrina to the top side. Here's Cassandra with a slap. Goes over and scores. Panthers pick up point number 16 according to the scoreboard. Juliana Toth there sends this one screaming. Olivia Black with the first point of contact. Kenny there to the top side, finds Gabby with a slapper off the right hand into the deep side of the Panthers territory. Taylor, Katrina, down to DePue with a slap off the side of the wrist. Amber too hot to handle. And Monica DePue picks up point number 17 for the Slippery Rock Panthers. Juliana Toth here with with the service. Flipped alive by Amber from the back line. Finds Kenny over the shoulder to the Panthers side with a secondary touch. Taylor front to Katrina with the secondary. Far side out to Cassandra with a slapper. Kept alive by Amber. From the back line, Kenny there to return fire. Taylor, Katrina, down to the near side. Sauced up and out of bounds. Good attack by Monica DePew, but just a little too ambitious on that one. This goes just about a foot out of bounds as it hits the floor and the door about at the same time. Bethel now at 8, Panthers at 17. I'm pretty sure we're playing at 21. I'm starting to doubt myself the closer we get. We're going to find out here shortly. Rain Hatch there with the service, number 8 on the Bethel side. Controlled by Ellie. Katrina backside over to Monica DePew, my bad. Rain forward, Kenny there with the over the shoulder, kept alive by Chautauque to the front line. Katrina there to finish this one over to Monica. Diving play by Kenny back to the Panthers side. Taylor, Katrina down the near sideline. DePew here with a set over top and kept alive by Amber. Set back over by Kenny. Cassandra off Katrina into the crowd, kept alive by Isaac Hendricks, but he's not eligible to play. So we have point number 9 for the Bethel Warriors, making it 9-17. Rain Hatch into the back line, kept alive by Juliana. Katrina able to finish this one into the back line attack from Ellie Hendricks. Rain forward, Kenny there with a swipe. But swipe or no swiping, and we now have a 9-18 game. Substitution called for the Slippery Rock Panthers. Taylor Hendricks going to take a seat onto the bench. In her spot is Madison Lott. Sandra Eisler here, the captain of the Slippery Rock Panthers, here with the service. Line drive, far side, hits Amber with that one. Kenny back over to Amber, slaps it over with the right hand, right to us, out of bounds. Panthers now at 19. Sandra here, leans far side, goes off. Gabby hits the ceiling as it crosses the netting, and that is deemed the Panther point, regardless of wherever it might have landed. Panthers now looking at match point here in game 1 in this best of 3. Sandra here, deep left. Let go by Rain, a good judgment call, and just like that, they pick up point number 10. Panthers just need one more to close out game number 1. Here's the comeback run from the Bethel Warriors. Amanda Allen, number 12, to serve this one up. With the left hand underhanded service, deep into the Panthers' zone. Cassandra Katrina tipped over. Diving play by Gabby, kept alive by Kenny, and not aware of the situation, not able to make that third touch. That's the end of the ball game. That's the end of game number 1. 10-21 was the final score. We'll be back, ready to rock, ready to roll, and both these teams are back on the floor for game 2. Alrighty, looks like both teams ready to rock, ready to roll. Back into game 2 in this best of 3 series. Slippery Rock on the near side, Bethel on the far. Normally we would switch sides, but to keep pace with the previous rules put in place from last season, we're not going to do that because Corona and whatever. Nice serve by Juliana, top kept alive by Rain down the near side. Gabby there with the over the shoulder. Katrina here controlling that one for the Panthers. Ellie down to the near side. Monica DePew here with the slapper, gets up and across, kept alive by Amber. Deep called off. Unfortunate miscommunication between Hines and Gabby. Panthers picking up point number 1 from the result of that play. And we have the second service for Juliana Tot. Sent down center avenue. Rain controlled back over to the Panthers side. Kept alive by Cassandra. Katrina down near side with a big clapper from Monica DePew. Juliana Tot to serve up her 3rd straight service. 2-0. Panthers lead. Service by Juliana. Far side, let go down. Hits Hines in about the shin. And we have point number 4. Or point number 3. Fourth. We'll get there. We'll get there. Point number 3 for the Panthers, 3-0. Juliana here with a service off the left side. Kenny. Gabby tipped over to the Panthers side. Diving for that one. Cassandra keeps this one going. Katrina throws it off, but it hits the candy cane in the process. And we have the first point for the Bethel Warriors. Kenny lobs it up and over, kept alive by Ellie. Katrina there to finish it off deep into the corner. We have one that's handsomely in bounds. Panthers at 4, Bethel at 1. Sanger there with the service, down center avenue. Hits Amber in the fingertips. Hines throws it to the Panther side. Katrina throws a run right back to the sender. A little trip, not sure if a rolled ankle was about to be involved in that one, but Gabby going down hard for that one, almost hitting the bleachers. Nonetheless, we are here unscathed and we will play on. 5-1, Panthers lead. Sandra Eisler line drive down center avenue, kept alive over to the far side. Here's Rain, able to find Kenny here with a nice over the shoulder completion. Kelly kept alive by Katrina, back into the wheelhouse, able to find his way to Juliana, sent back over by Gabby to the Panthers side, goes off. Juliana over to Monica, thrown over by Katrina, and a little bit of miscommunication on the Warriors side. The first touch not quite crisp enough. The recovery not quite able to get there in time. Bethel down 1-6 as the Panthers have another serve in their pocket. Sandra able to line drive that one, skips it across the pond, and a diving effort nullified by Amanda Allen, unfortunately, from the back line, like the Spirit. But the Panthers are now in Brazil as the score is 7-1. If you're not a soccer fan, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Gabby returned over to the Panthers side, kept alive by Juliana. Katrina here with a nice bump as well. Sipped over by Lott. A little bit of net contact is called, and the Panthers come out on top with that one. I missed the number flash. I believe it might have been Gabby, number 17, or number 12, Amanda. Nonetheless, service by Cassandra into the back line, kept alive by Hines, able to forward that one over for Kenny. Cassandra diving one-handed return, kept alive by Rain, up to the netting. Kenny reverses that one for a cut attack, but not able to get that one past Border Patrol. Panthers now at 9, and the Warriors at 1. Sandra Eisler here to serve this one deep into the backfield. Hines, Rain, down the near side. Kenny with a punch over the netting, kept alive by Cassandra. Hits the ceiling, comes down to Lott, kept it going. And Monica DePew to finish it off. Kenny back into the fire pit. Cassandra, Katrina, over to Juliana, slaps into the back line, goes off of Hines and off the near side and out of bounds. And just pick up point number 11. Timeout, or substitution for the Bethel Warriors. Olivia Black coming on in spot of Hines. I don't want to butcher your first name. I was told how to pronounce it. I don't remember. I'm sorry. 10-1, Panthers served by Cassandra, trying to keep that one alive as Olivia Black, but not able to keep that one in bounds as it crosses go. Does not land in bounds, unfortunately. Panthers now at 11. Cassandra here to serve it up, leaning left side. Olivia Black there with nice control, finding Kenny over to the far side. Gabby in a tough situation, punches it over, controlled by Cassandra. Might have landed out of bounds, might have not, who's to say? Monica DePew able to send that one over. Kenny not quite able to get enough underneath that one. And a timeout is called by the Bethel Warriors. 1-12, Panthers lead. We'll be right back.
I get it.
Both teams ready to rock, ready to roll. Back down on the court. 1-12 is our score. The Panthers here with the service and the lead. Sandra here to serve that one deep into the backfield. Amber not quite able to get underneath that one, and we have point number 13 for Slippery Rock. Sandra service down center avenue, kept alive down to the near side, and finished off by Kenny. Sandra, Katrina up to the far side, slapped over by Lott into the corner. Olivia Black not quite able to get underneath it in time. And point number 14 picked up and carried with by the Panthers. Sandra lobs this one up and over. Returned by Olivia Black. Almost on the line. Played by Monica. Katrina there finishing off. Rain with first touch. Up in the air. Not quite able to dive on that one. Final touch by Kenny. Middle touch, of course, by Amanda Allen. Ball landed in, I don't know what kind of liquid's over there, but there's a puddle of some sort of substance. And the ball made contact with that one. Isaac Hendricks, a little maintenance there. When the play doesn't go on, I still got the play-by-play. 1-15, Panthers lead. Sandra there, lob top side, kept alive from the back line. Amber, Gabby finishing that one off. Sandra to Katrina to the top side. Madison Lott there with a nice right-handed attack, kept alive by Kenny. Back set over top the netting. Madison Lott with the first point of contact. Was the only point of contact. And about the Warriors pick up their second point of game 2. 2-15. Rain there with a nice service. Kept alive by Juliana. Katrina with the secondary. Far side out to Monica DePew here. Tries to get it up over the netting. Diving play by Mackenzie over to the Panthers side. And Katrina not quite able to get underneath it in time. Here's number 8, Rain Hatch with the service for the Bethel Warriors. Kept alive by Juliana. Front line to Katrina. Set up and attacked by Monica DePew. Stayed on her side with a nice attack. Penny throws it over. Hits the line inbounds. Bethel Warriors making a run. 3 straight points. Let's see how far they can get. Rain Hatch there with the service, up over, kept alive by Lot to the far side. Katrina there keeps this one straight up in the air. Monica DePew with the attack, comes down with the dynamite. Katrina Eisler here serves up the 16-4 game. Denny over the shoulder to the Panthers side. Cassandra able to find Katrina. Straight up in the air. Ellie Hendricks wins the tipping battle, and they find themselves in the netting. I believe the guilty party was number 17, Gabby. And there's finding their fortune to be in their own favor. 17-4 is the score. Amber Kenny over the shoulder, keeps this one going. Cassandra front line to Katrina down the near side, able to find Monica, slaps it up, not able to make it over. The scream of intimidation coming in clutch. I don't know who the scream came from, but it worked out for Bethel either way. And we got a 5-17 game because of it. Service up, over, towards the inbounds line, kept alive by Juliana. Katrina down to the near side. Ellie Hendricks sends it over the blocking while diving for that one. Olivia Black's efforts nullified by the flooring. Panthers now at 18, and the Warriors at 5. Monica lets that one go. Monica DePew here with the secondary service. Got to hit this one. Good right-handed service. Crispin to the back line. Amanda Allen tries as she must, but did still land in bounds. We continue. And there's 2 points away from closing out the series. Monica DePew here with another service deep left side. Amanda Allen throws this one back to the Panther side. Thrown back by Toth and Gabby to return that favor. Cassandra, Katrina down the near side. Juliana Toth with a slapper into the back. Deep field. Almost hitting the dog. I'm a little upset at that. Not going to lie. 19 for the Panthers. Now 6 for the Warriors. Number 17 here's Gabby with the service for the Bethel Warriors. Good right-handed service keeps this one going is Ellie. Katrina down to the near side. Juliana Toth with a smack goes off the block of Olivia. And a nice over the shoulder by Gabby. Diving for that one. Katrina not quite able to get underneath it in time. And we have an 8-19 game? 7-19 game? It looks like we're going to remain 7-19. It's so hot in here. Service by Gabby. Goes off of Monica DePew. And we have point number 8 for the Bethel Warriors. Gabby with another right-handed service, kept alive by Ellie. Katrina there with an elbow controlled back by Kenny. Gabby here throws it to the Panther side. Monica. Katrina dumps this one off. Olivia Black tries to throw it back across the border, but not quite able to get enough mustard to get enough oomph underneath it. And the Panthers will be making a substitution as they now have a 20-8 score on their hands. Addison Lott onto the bench. Taylor Hendricks with the point match on her palm. Good right-handed service down center avenue. Kept alive by Olivia Black. Controlled back to the Panthers side. Monica, Katrina down to the near side. Juliana here tips it over the net. He goes off the hand of Amber Purcell, and that's going to do it for the game as well as the series. Panthers taking this one home 21-9. Maybe? No? Cross the line? Cross the line may be called? Cross the line called on the Panthers. Not giving a number. We're going to roll with it. 9-20. Amber Purcell here with the service. Throws one down deep middle zone. Kept alive by Monica. Katrina down to the near side. Cassandra there with a slapper. Kept alive by Purcell. Up into the air. Controlled back over by Gabby with the over the shoulder. Katrina. Ellie to the far side. Cassandra here with a monstrous one. And not quite able to be controlled by neither Gabby nor Amanda. And that's going to do it here for the series. Game 2's final score 21-9. Panthers able to move on. Up opponents still yet to be determined here in the quarterfinals. The bracket should be on the screen. If not, I was too lazy to make it. Thank you for tuning in to the Slippery Rock Sports Network. I'm Gabriel Eisler. Hopefully, we'll see you in the next one.